Welcome to a new presentation. We're going to take a look today at F-Secure app permissions. You can figure out this was developed by F-Secure, a global leader in security solutions. I remember them from at least 20 years ago, so they have a lot of history and experience with security solutions. And of course, they've also started creating apps for mobile devices. And aside those internet security and antivirus solutions they have for Android, they also recently released app permissions. So what does this app do? Well, it will analyze all the apps you have on your device, and it will tell you which ones have the most require the most permissions to be installed on your device. And this way they can expose, for instance, which apps can cost you money, which apps can impact the battery of your device, which ones have enough permissions to access your personal info, and also which of those can see your location. Well, every time you install an app from Google Play, you'll see a list of actually an agreement that tells you what permissions that app requires, and you look at it and then install it, not reading enough. So what F-Secure app permissions does is they digest those permissions for you, and they let you analyze each app individually to see which permissions they require, and thus spot maybe apps that have some permissions they wouldn't actually need. So say for instance, Google Play Store, of course it can cost me money because that's what I used to purchase. And if you tap on an app, you'll be able to see 5 actions. The most important one is view permissions. It will show you what permissions that app requires, and it explains what that permission means. Next, let's see which apps can impact the battery of my device, and I have here 8 of them. Again, you can tap one and see the permissions. This will allow you to analyze. If you don't like why that app accesses a particular permission, then you can, just tap on it and uninstall it. You have here 4 filters, and for each of them, when you tap on an app and see view permissions, you will see marked with red the permission that refers to the filtering. So in this case, it says that apps that require personal location, well, they have read phone state enabled, which means they can access the state of my phone in read-only mode. So if we'll go here and can impact battery, we'll see that this app accesses my location, and because of that, the battery of my smartphone will be consumed faster. That's why it's listed in this category. And if we go to can see location info, well, it will say which of the permissions refer to that location info. Access file location, of course. Let's see, Facebook has 2 of them, 2 permissions that place it in this filter, 2 permissions to access location info. You can also see listed here the number of permissions that place this app here in this filter. The app is very simple. You will have, the dashboard has only these 4 filters, 5 in total. If you can count the all permissions filter too. You can also filter by the sources, meaning where they were installed from. So, for example, these apps are installed from an unknown location, and it's true. I double clicked on an APK file to install it. You can also filter by a particular permission. I can set 2 permissions and apply them to see apps that are affected by that. Apps that require that permission. Lastly, you'll see some recommendations and more information about the app. Good thing is that F-Secure app permissions doesn't access any special permissions, so you can safely install it. Shows as 0 the number of permissions it needs, which is good. Developers should make more apps like this one, where you can safely install it and say, okay, it's not gonna affect my device in any way. I strongly recommend this app. It's free. It's from popular developer, security developer, and it will help you digest better and know more about the apps you have installed and what permissions they need, how a particular app can affect you or your data and your phone. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments regarding this app or any other, feel free to add yours in the comment section.